All right, pick up where I left off at because I was talking about what the niggas and the bitches basically. Niggas are trifling. There's a lot of trifling niggas out here, and like I'm talking about on Earth. You know what I'm saying? On the Earth, there's a lot of trifling men. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But there are more trifling women than there are men. There are more trifling women than there is men. Like I'm gonna speak on my community. You know, the Hebrew American community. I'm gonna say the African American community. These niggas, even though they're born Hebrew, they are not Hebrews. They're demons for the most part. Anyways, in my community, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of single parent homes. A lot. That's no mystery. That's no mystery. That was by design by the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? So with the welfare state creating single family homes, you have a lot of children being raised without their father. With that being said, you know what I'm saying, you have a lot of loose women. You know what I'm saying? No male structure at home. You know, they don't have no father figure to see what a man's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So when they look for a mate, they could know what to look for, as using a papa for an example. That's how it usually goes. But since that equation is not in the mathematical problem because they completely negated that shit with the welfare state, you have this shit we have today. You know what I'm saying? So who's to blame? You can't blame nobody but the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? I blame the Democrats. Fuck that. Because it's their policies. It is their policies and their legislation that caused this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then we got black niggas to roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always niggas. Always niggas. You know, during the Civil War, I mentioned this in other videos. During the Civil War, you know what I'm saying, Lincoln, the very first Republican president, you know, fought to free the slaves. But you had niggas on the Democratic side fighting to keep niggas in slavery. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that there was somebody saying, hey nigga, hey nigga, you want to be free? I'm gonna let you free, nigga. But what I'm gonna do without Massa? I love Massa. He beats me, he fucks my wife and my daughter, but I don't care. He's my master. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. You know, be like, nigga, don't you want to own your own home, your own land? Don't you want to own your own business? Don't you want to own, you know, like you could die and leave it to your kids and shit? Don't you want that? Nah, I just rather stay in Massa house. Massa good to me. So these niggas fought hard on the Democratic side to keep black people in slavery. Can you believe that shit? And those the same niggas that live downtown Skid Row today that's spying on me. They the reincarnation of them niggas back then in time. They are the reincarnation of them house niggas that fought in the Civil War against Republicans like me that was always a Republican, you know what I'm saying? Back then, when I was fighting against these niggas to free the slaves, these niggas fighting me to keep motherfuckers in slavery. Today, I'm fighting against SRO, so motherfuckers in this building and any other building that's stuck can get the fuck out of here. What these niggas doing? Spying on me for SRO. Like, nigga, what the fuck? What kind of niggas are y'all? It is what it is. So you have these single parent households. Now, it can be like a dude being raised by his moms. That never works out, my nigga. That never, ever works out. Most that nigga's gonna get into basketball or football. I'm playing in the league. Look, mama, I'm playing basketball. Look, mama, I'm playing football. Congratulations, you're playing a sport a kid can play. You're playing a sport a kid can play, and you're an adult. I'm proud of you. I'm making $1 million though. I got a lot of money. Congratulations. You know, contact me when you're doing something real. Contact me when you're doing something real. Like, are you a carpenter? I'm a carpenter by trade. I build houses. I do electrical. I do plumbing. I do all that shit. I could build a house from fucking nothing. Dig the foundation. Build that shit up to the fucking sky. I can do that. That's my trade. I got certificates in that shit. I don't have no certificate in throwing a ball through a hoop. I don't find that entertaining at all. I don't have no experience. Well, I don't have no certificate in throwing a football so somebody can run into the end zone. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? These niggas are getting paid millions of millions of millions. They do what they love to do. It is what it is. I'm not hating on the sport. I'm just not participating. That's what it is. But that's for the most part. That's what the boys get from single parent households. That is like the epitome of the black community. You made it when you became a basketball player, a football player. You made it. That's some asinine bullshit. That is the most dumbest shit I ever heard. But only in the black community will we say some shit like that. You made it if you became a rapper or a fucking sports player. Fuck being a brain surgeon like Dr. Ben Carson. Fuck being a brain surgeon. Fuck being pretty much probably the world's best brain surgeon. Who wants to be a brain surgeon? Who wants to really help people? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to do that? When you can play sports and have niggas watch you and glorify you. Keep track of your stats. Oh, he had 28 running yards. And then he had 38 passes. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you dummy. Who gives a fuck about that shit? Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. The player don't even know his own fucking stats. But here your dumb ass go